Hi, this is Walt Mossberg at the Wall Street Journal, and this week I want to talk to you about a new user interface that's beginning to appear in digital devices and laptop computers. It's called multi-touch, and it's best known on the Apple iPhone and the Apple iPod Touch. And what multi-touch is a system where you can put one or more fingers on the screen or the touchpad of a computer or phone or digital device and make a particular gesture with those fingers, and the phone or laptop computer will interpret that gesture, detect the number of fingers, and then perform a particular action. For instance, everyone knows from the barrage of iPhone ads and publicity that if you put two fingers on a picture that's on the screen of the iPhone and you pinch, the picture gets smaller, and if you move your fingers out, the picture gets bigger. That's a multi-touch feature. This month, Apple moved that kind of multi-touch system into a laptop, taking some of those same iPod gestures and putting them onto this new MacBook Air laptop that it announced a couple of weeks ago. On the laptop, you don't use your fingers on the screen to perform these gestures. You use them on the touchpad. But Apple isn't the only company doing this. There's a whole raft of other companies working on multi-touch, and I believe that will make it a significant feature of a lot of devices. For instance, there's a company called Synaptics that makes the touchpads for a lot of non-Apple laptops, and they are building several multi-touch features, including pinching, into some of their touchpads, and I expect these to show up on some of the Windows laptops in the next few months. In addition, Microsoft has built a coffee table-sized computer called the Surface, which is not meant for consumers, but it's meant for retail stores and hotels, and that also uses multi-touch. For instance, on the top of this coffee table Surface computer, you can take photos and move them around just as if they were real paper photos. And again, it's capable of recognizing how many fingers you have and what gesture you're doing and performing a certain action. A number of other companies that make cell phones are aiming to compete with the iPhone with their own versions of multi-touch. Now, it's way too early to know whether multi-touch will be the kind of big deal that the mouse and the graphical user interface were 20 or 25 years ago and continuing right through today. But multi-touch is a big advance over normal touch screens, and it does give you a new way of controlling things on your phone or your computer when you don't have a mouse, where a mouse isn't convenient or possible, and when the normal system of menus and icons that we're so used to isn't the best approach given the action you want to do or the size of the screen. So I think multi-touch is worth watching, and it just could be the next big thing in user interfaces. This is Walt Mossberg for the Wall Street Journal, and I'll see you next week.